Guys, welcome back. Season 2, Episode 4 to the Podpastor. Let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. 4th episode.
Listen. We have a good episode for you today. We have a new sketch. If you're wondering why your pastors have been so wired behind the pulpit recently, it's because of this new product. You're going to want to stick around to see that.
Yeah.
We're talking sports gambling. Is it right? Is it wrong? We're talking Super Bowl.
Yes.
We're talking our new Hallmark moment.
We're giving
You
our
guys,
score predictions.
We got score predictions. We have a lot to go around. Make sure you stay tuned to the end, and we're going to roll that intro.
Welcome back. Great to have you. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share. And wow, what energy you had.
I know, Pastor.
Did you have a ministry energy drink?
Minister
energy drink. I'll screw it up. Leave it to me.
Listen, you guys are going to want to hear about this new revolutionary energy drink product.
This is
from the Podpastor ourselves.
life-changing.
Life-changing.
Yeah. Life-changing.
Listen, and they're going to be available in churches near you. So,
Amen.
You know, just stay tuned for this commercial. We have it. It's actually the sponsor of today's episode.
Yes.
Minister
That's
Energy.
a great idea. Yes. I like that.
So make sure you stick around for the Minister Energy.
We got to bring that energy because today is Super Bowl Sunday.
Woo! E.
Go Chiefs. What?
Welcome
Wow.
back to the podcast.
Sam Stahl.
He's up. He's here.
Yeah, he's alert.
If you guys watched last week's episode, he was looking down. He was like this the whole time.
Yeah. It's been a week now since the trade. Working out pretty good for the Lakers.
Oh, yeah. We're recording this episode at the same time. So.
The same day.
This was recorded at the same time as last week's episode. But
because I'm kind of thinking we're all wearing the same outfits.
Except for him.
He was smart enough to
Fly, Eagles, fly.
E.A.G.L.E.S.
Let's go to our mayor.
Yeah. E.A.G.L.E.S. E.A.G.L.E.S.
You know what? She spelt it to me right. That's how bad I'm at. I was like, what is wrong with it?
He was like, finally, somebody got it.
Anyway, it's good to be back. We're excited. Big Super Bowl party at the church tonight. So looking forward to doing that. And if you're in the area and like to come, just know you're not getting out of this area if they win. And if they lose, you might not get out of
That
the
is why,
area.
Unfortunately, I will not be here. I will be out of. I would be at my house because I live an hour away.
That's why we have online service.
I'll be here for church.
Whoa, amen, Chris.
I'm just saying for the Super Bowl, because if they win, I will not get home and I will have to call out of work, and I can't do that.
Yeah, you're here. You're stuck. If they win, Mike will tell you he lives here. You're till well past midnight.
Speaking of how rowdy Eagles fans are, did you guys hear about that kid that was climbing the telephone pole?
Sad story, yeah.
Slippery, huh?
What? That's a slippery subject. Oh, man, too soon. But you know, he was a Temple student. He's from Canada. He's not even really an Eagles fan.
I don't care then.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Tariffs. Tariffs.
So listen, let's get right into it here. Actually, you know what? Before we do, let's run our ad. Listen, guys, Minister Energy sponsor today's episode.
See ya.
We'll see you after the ad.
Yep.
I hope you enjoy. Bye.
Are you having a hard time staying focused during service? Maybe you're having a struggle keeping those eyelids open during the sermon. Or maybe you're a pastor who just can't seem to make it through the end of your message.
How the heck did you know?
Introducing Minister Energy!
Whoa.
Let's hear a testimony from one of our faithful customers.
Man, I'll tell you what. I was the most boring guy in the world. I mean, I couldn't. Just hold on one second. I didn't want to do anything for the Lord, but then when I had this Minister's Energy drink, man, I got on fire for God. And I tell you what, this stuff works. And I tell you what, I love the
enough of that.
And wait a second, I tell you, preacher, you got to get this out to everybody. They need it. They need it.
Let's see how this pastor has been utilizing Minister Energy.
Hey, you know what I been doing? I found out that my congregation was got no energy, low energy, no joy of the Lord. So you know what I did? I added the juice to the, to the communion cup secretly, and I've been giving it to the congregants, and I've been doing communion before service. I'm telling you, service has never been more exciting.
You what?
You heard me. That's exactly what I did. Thanks to Minister Drink, our church is back on fire for God.
Is this communion? Let's see. You're healed, brother! Drink responsibly. Warning, product may cause spontaneous energy crashes, mild hallucinations, and even in severe cases, death. Try our new flavor, Fruit of the Spirit, available now.
And ours don't come in packs of 6, but 7.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. Now you know why we have that energy.
Yes.
We're bringing
Yes.
that energy. It really does work. We encourage you to get it. It does cause crashes, though. Look at him. He's crashed out.
$29.95.
I think I need
You
another.
could send
Monster
it-
Energy.
did you have? You could send cash to my address.
5. They come in packs of 7. He's already almost done a
7
pack.
packs.
7.
Gotta be the retards with the
Guys.
extra loop.
You're not allowed to say
And
that. No, I'm
listen,
kidding. You're
go to
Loops
our,
or retard?
guys. Wait,
I don't know what's wrong with it. My wife calls me
Wait
that
a minute.
all the
Wait a
time.
minute. Wait a minute. You just said that in
The
that would
sermon.
be- in the sermon, which would
Listen.
be last week's sermon.
yeah, last week's sermon. Listen, guys, by the way, if you're interested in Minister Energy, just go to their website, ministerenergy.com, and code Podpastor for 40% off your first order.
How much off?
40%. 40% off your first order. And just now they're also running a deal.
Yeah.
Buy 7 cases, get 7 cases for free. So listen, you don't want to miss out. This deal will
Listen,
not
we're even
last
thinking
long.
about
Cash only, though. You
Cash
got to
only?
send cash
Yeah.
through the mail
I love
in
the
an
part.
envelope.
I love the part of the video where the pastor was pouring it into the communion cups to wake people.
We didn't even film it yet. We didn't even film it yet.
I'm thinking,
He said now we have to film that. He said something that we haven't
how
filmed.
hysterical is that?
Yeah, especially if we can't find any communion
Why are we doing
cups.
communion before service? We usually do it after. Pastor's got the communion cups filled with grape ministry. How does it?
Minister Energy.
Hey,
It's our product. Get it right.
grape minister
It's like him
energy.
trying to say juror.
I love the tropical flavor. That's my favorite.
I love that heavenly flavor. That was good.
Mark, what's yours?
Yeah.
What's your go-to flavor?
What's your go-to
Minister Energy.
flavor?
Wait, you got one flavor to choose. What are you
Well,
choosing?
they
out
have
of
a new Hawaiian
You'll
flavor.
see Mark actually has a Minister Energy with them right now.
Yeah.
Mark, what flavor is that there?
that? Mint.
Vice guava. It's guava.
Oh, the guava. We just rolled that one out last week.
Wow.
That was
Everybody
our
likes
new one.
some guava.
Yeah. I like the new one.
But
That's
they have a
gonna
new
drop.
Hawaiian one.
They do.
Yes.
Yeah.
Peach mango's pretty good too. I don't know if you guys had that one.
Peach mango. That's probably
And
one
now,
of my
and
first
now,
favorites.
just exclusively with every purchase of a peach mango Minister Energy drink, you get an offering thrown in for free.
Yes.
So now you can help get your proceeds back for buying the peach mango.
Is that where all this peach fuzz is coming from now?
Wow.
That's where it was based off of the
All
flavor.
right, let's get right into our
Minister
subject.
Energy.
Obviously, Ethan hasn't been drinking.
Coming to
any.
stores near you. Church coffee shops near you.
Minister Energy.
All right, Mark.
Yeah.
All right, so
I love that. The newest flavor I think is going to really hit well is the joy of the Lord. That's going to get them
fruit
going.
of the Spirit.
We got to add that into the video. So if you already saw the video, we already added that in.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did.
All right,
right.
so listen, today's subject, a little bit touchy, okay?
Uh-oh. Don't touch me.
All right, so a little bit touchy. That's our thing. Every time,
I'm in my no-no zone.
every time we have a touchy subject, we have to go like this.
A touchy subject.
All right, listen. We're talking sports gambling, okay?
Ooh.
Now, if you are watching this and you are a sports gambler, don't go away just yet. All right? We're going to talk
I'm
it
going to
through.
go like this, Chris. You got to put money signs.
Well, I'm
Ching,
staying on this video.
Ching, ching.
There will be no money signs.
Come on, do it. It'll be cool. Bam.
No,
Throw
do it
in my
for me
hands.
though. Do it for me though.
Yeah, do it. Like he's got the good look for it, Chris. Look. And then you put the money sign.
He looks like he's had too many Minister Energies. All right, so here we go. Sports
wow, I got
gambling.
close.
I'm going to pose the question, and just like last week, I will be playing devil's advocate. That does not mean I disagree. So you're not arguing with me. You're just
No.
arguing the questions that I throw out.
But you are the devil, then, right? Correct. Okay. Now, can we edit some horns in there?
I have to edit them out, actually. All right, so here we go.
Yeah.
We'll start with the Podpastor.
All right.
Just kidding. We're going to go to Mark.
I'm not falling for it at the end of this episode. I'm not.
Good answer, Pastor. Fine.
All right, Mark.
Yes.
How do you feel about sports gambling. Should Christians do it? Should they not do it?
God, it's such a touchy subject for me. See, sports gambling, I think the problem with that is it is just pure gambling. But so are so many other things in life. I mean, even if you look at like a NASCAR race or something like that, people are basically putting money into that driver, into that person, and gambling that they're going to win that race. Everything's driven, by money. But I mean, I don't condone gambling, because when you're just doing things out of chance, it's a very addictive thing, and if there's no skill involved, I don't see it being a good
Love that take.
positive.
Love that take. Podpastor.
Great
Great take.
I
Ethan.
agree.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm
I'm going to cut his mic wires.
No, go ahead. Go.
But yeah. So my take, it's wrong as a Christian, because we ought to be stewards, a good steward of what we have. We work hard for the money, or we sit home and collect a check. But either way, we should not.
Is that
be
what you do?
It's literally
real good.
Spot
But anyway, not with this ministry energy drink.
Not with the new Minister Energy. If you could get it right.
Couldn't we be good stewards of more money if we won?
Wow, that's a good point.
Hey,
Like,
listen,
what if
hey,
I-
stop it?
Ooh.
I have
I'm
questions.
sorry. Did I steal that from
Well,
you?
that's my take, and we'll come back.
All right, Ethan.
My take.
Do you think that it's okay for Christians to get involved in sports gambling, sports betting?
yes, it's okay.
Do you actually think that, or
Yeah, I know. I think that I would do if I had bread like that. I'll be betting.
All right.
I'd
So,
be betting.
Devil's advocate. Here he comes.
I'd be betting.
So here we go.
I've done a bad job.
He'll be removed from the podcast after this week.
Wow.
I
All
was
right. So listen. Here we go. What do you say to people that? So your arguments are saying basically be a good steward of your money, right? What if how we had a subject on this podcast actually in season 1 about drinking. And some of the people said that drinking was okay as long as you did it responsibly. What do you say to people that say, I am being a good steward. I worked extra for this money so I could have it to bet. And if I lose it, I lose that portion, but I'm not going bankrupt or anything from betting. Like they're not putting their house on it. You know what I'm saying? Like small things here and there, just for fun. What do you guys say to that?
Well, it's your money. So
It sounds like he flopped over to the other side real fast.
Yeah, what happened, Uncle Chris?
you didn't let me finish.
I don't know.
Like, you don't let me finish a lot. But anyway.
What?
All right. Go ahead, Pastor. Mark, what do you think about that?
Hold on, I'm not done.
No, you're done.
Speaking
you
of-
raise, it's your money. You can do whatever you want with it, right? But
That's not true.
let me ask you this. You'll find people that gamble are looking for the quick money, quick riches. So they're doing it because they love money. And the Bible tells us the love of money is the root of all evil. And so sometimes you're betting your money on another person or another thing to gain riches off of them, messing up or doing better. So I just don't think it's wise. I think it would be sinful to invest your money into that. And by the way, the Lord is the rewarder of we're supposed to give him the first fruits. And you'll find people rather gamble their money than give God. They'll rob Peter to pay Paul. Did you ever hear that? So to me, that's why. Now, if you say I'm loaded, I tithe more than I'm, 10% say, and I like to gamble with it. You have the Holy Spirit. Is He convicting you of it? Is He talking to you about it? But biblically, I just think you have the stewards that their master gives them money, and two of them or three. One buries it. He hides it. So holding your money is also a sin. But gambling it away to the wind, throwing it away, it's a chance. Why take that chance?
Mark,
It's not being
try
smart.
not to take as much time
Yeah,
as
I
he
know.
did.
Once again, I lost track of actually what the question was.
So
the question
is
was,
gambling? Why is gambling?
What's the topic?
No. The follow-up question is,
follow. Thank you. Thanks.
He's
Chris.
lost.
you
He's
don't even know
lost.
what he was answering.
He's lost in the sauce.
What do you say to people that say, well, I'm not risking, I am being a good steward because I'm not risking my house, I'm not risking my savings, I'm only betting what I'm willing to lose, I'm doing it responsibly.
So in their mind, they're just, and you're saying they're doing it to have fun. I personally, I don't see the fun in it then. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like what fun is it? Like, everybody has a different economical standing. Different. So let's just say like $5 is like nothing to one person.
Right.
500 might be nothing to somebody else. 5,000, whatever. But I just, the problem is with the addiction part of gambling, it's like for a lot of people, they can get away with that. They can just gamble a little bit just for fun. But there are other people who are become addicted to it. And my son ran into this problem with the online gambling. And, he just started blowing money. And I mean, he blew money that he like it was nothing, but didn't have money to do that. So I think it's just a very dangerous path to go down.
So you're saying to just avoid the temptation.
But because why bother then? Because what are you trying to accomplish? If you're just betting $25 on a game, you're not going to be like, oh wow, I won $25.
Yeah.
So are you going to turn around one day? The problem is you're setting yourself up for that one day where you might say, hey, wait, you know what? I'm short on this month's mortgage or something. I want to gamble more because now I need to cover this. And then when you lose, now what are you doing? Now you're chasing that because you're like, okay, I lost $250. Now I want to gamble $1,000.
Yeah.
So
now,
you can really put yourself in a hole.
And then let's go to our person that said it was okay.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah. With no money.
It is okay. No. It is okay because as long as you don't make it a god, like if it doesn't come first to you, I think it's okay because I can spend money on Fortnite and it's pointless. People say I'm throwing money at a game. And then, but I could be a Christian throwing money at a game. As long as I don't make that my top priority, I think it's fine. Once in a while, I just do it.
How do you guys respond to that?
Well, here's the thing.
Got him.
When you're gambling, you are being selfish. You are gambling your money to win more money. And by the way, you got to remember, when you're gambling, you're taking someone else's money. Or if you win, you're taking their money. And you'll say, well, that's their fault for gambling. Yeah, but that's why it's a very self-centered thing. And also, God calls us to be, like I said, good stewards of it. He also says, give and it shall be given unto you.
Time out. That was good. Okay, so we're at an interesting point here.
It times me out on the middle of the point.
Yeah, because you take too long on the point sometimes.
The point is, you got to give. So gambling is a very self-centered thing.
You said that already.
Right. Well, that's how I'm finishing my point.
Yeah.
You're the devil's advocate, not the devil himself. Stop interrupting me.
I'm
His
trying
start
to bring
is his
something
finish.
new into it now. All right, so
right.
We're at an interesting point. I did not expect Ethan to bring up a point. So this is interesting. So Ethan is saying that if gambling is wrong, then spending money on a video game is wrong.
I disagree with that. It's a stupid point.
How's that dumb?
Let me flesh
Not
it
at
out.
all.
Let me flesh it out.
So you can roll your words all you want, Daddy.
All right, listen, here we go. So if gambling is wrong, then Ethan is saying then spending money on a video game is wrong, or
Yes.
spending money pointlessly in general
They're
is
two
wrong.
different things.
Like on jerseys or on anything, right? So, or like sport.
Two different
anything.
things.
And okay, so explain why.
Okay, when I'm buying like these kids with their Fortnite kids, they'll buy a skin, they'll buy a gun, they'll buy perks, whatever they get, but they're buying to own it. When you're gambling,
If it's a product, you're saying it's fine.
yes, you're buying to own it. Now, listen, it's not always fine. We could be foolish and buy the wrong things, but gambling, you're throwing your money to the wind. You're playing chance, and it's very dangerous. It's just not smart. It's not wise. It never will be. You're taking believe me, I see those scratch a gas station right around the corner. Michael tell you, I think they won a couple million the last few years here off a scratch
I
off.
thought we were talking about sports gambling.
But
Is that not the topic?
yeah, well, it's the same. Gambling's gambling. So it doesn't matter what you're gambling on. I'm going to gamble, say today's the Super Bowl, that Jake Elliott misses a 45-yard field goal. Well,
You'll
I'm gambling
cash out on that one.
I'm gambling on the failure of a man. That's wrong. I should be hoping he doesn't and rooting for him, right? And then I'm also
Well, that's interesting what you just said, because what if, aren't you hoping for the Chiefs players to do bad?
Well, of course I'm not going to bet my money foolishly.
No, but you should be rooting for them.
Yeah. Here's the thing. I think it's just foolish to take
I know what
your
you're saying,
money
though, yeah,
and just throw it to the wind as a chance. It's a chance. 50-50. So it's like I'm hoping I'll win it back, but and most of the time you don't. That's the truth about gambling. You rarely win.
We just have to kick it to Mark, too,
it's
because
yeah.
he has to get in on this. So, Ethan's, I'm going to restate.
As he just was scratching off before this episode.
I got to restate. I got.
We should do that. Come back. That's another skit we'll have
I
to
gotta
do.
restate the question real fast. So Ethan's saying if you put money into games or whatever, just meaningless stuff that isn't providing value, then or like just for pure entertainment, I'll say it like that. If you're putting money into things that
Sure.
are just for entertainment, then that is also just as wrong as gambling. What do you say about that?
Well, I think with anything can become a sin. I mean, we have to be good stewards of the money that God provides us with. I'm a little concerned, though, with Ethan. So, Ethan, you said sports gambling is okay. Do you do any sports gambling currently?
I don't. I know people who do it, though. And it's actually pretty easy. They get a free $1 to bet, and they bet the $1 they
So-
win 500.
Sounds like somebody's setting them up for
Yeah.
failure.
So my thing to you, because you're kind of like my son. I mean, you're not my son, but you're kind of like my son. Like,
Right.
you're young, and he thought the same way. Like, so what would be your motivation then to gamble?
I like it'll like make me more into the game. If it's a pointless game and I gamble on it, I'll want to watch that game and I have something to do. I'm not sitting home bored doing nothing with my time.
So then you're going to invest a certain amount of money into the game to get a return, because you're not going to do a pointless amount of money. Like, you're not going to gamble like 50 cents on the game, are you?
No, but you can bet $1 and win 500. I'll do that.
Well, when you put it that way, it doesn't seem so foolish.
And there it is.
Where do I place my bet? I need money.
No, it is. It's true. It's $1. Go. You got to get the app.
Yeah, we know FanDuel.
No, it's not FanDuel.
No, listen, here's the thing. So you guys don't even realize the two sides of the coin that you're playing, but they're both pretty good. So Ethan is saying that if you do it smart, like $1 for $500, that seems smart, because if you lose, you only lose $1, right? And if you win 500.
But what if you do it 500 times and you lose
That's
500
where. That's
times?
my point to where it
Wait,
becomes a
wait,
god to you. and you
Wait.
just don't.
So and then what they're saying, and Mark primarily made this point, is that you just should avoid the temptation altogether, because if you do win, then you're more inclined to go ahead and put bigger money and put like, well, oh, I got it. Or if you lose, oh, I got to make up my losses, and then it's a quick spiral. So it's better to stay away from the temptation completely, which is kind of the same thing that we said about drinking, was the to avoid the temptation quickly, because if you start drinking, you could become an alcoholic. If you don't start drinking, you can't become an alcoholic.
We'll revisit that subject too, because there is a difference between wine and alcohol to me.
Well,
the percentage of alcohol in wine.
Yeah, we'll get
say
back
that.
to that, but we'll stay on right now.
Yeah.
Let's take a break in the action real fast. For Mark, so far, has made a very wise point once again. Hallmark. And now we're going to kick it out to our Hallmark Wisdom moment. We're going to go to our Hallmark moment. I hope you guys enjoy, and we'll see you in a minute.
Hey guys, this is Mark. Obviously, this is a hall. This is another Hallmark moment. You know, church is a wonderful place. Bring your family. We have lots of amenities, lots of things for you to do here. We're going to check out our nursery care today. And, all right, never mind. Back to you guys.
1v2, and I'm taking this.
Welcome back. That was another great Hallmark moment.
I loved it. What top three?
Okay.
Third one.
Top 3. It was the third best one we've done.
Yeah, I don't know. I bet on that.
You bet it was the funniest?
Just
What? Never mind. Sorry.
just going to be $1.
Yeah. All right. So listen, do you guys have anything else to say about the sports gambling, or do you want to? Okay.
I don't. Like I said, is it sin? We can't call it sin. Is it foolish? Yes. Is foolishness sin? Not always. I think we could be foolish and joke the wrong way. It doesn't mean it's sin, but it can lead you to sin. So sometimes when you start to do that, I think if you start to win, say, you start depending on your ability to be smart, know the game, know how to bet, when to bet, right? You start depending on who? You. So it's a very selfish thing. You're always looking for out for you to win, and you're using your brains to do it. And you start not depending on God, trusting God. Then you, believe it or not, think if I have more money, I'll be happier. But then you start hoarding more from God, because obviously,
and then
you're greedy.
That's good. Let's give it to Ethan. Wait, before you go, I just want to let everybody know this will be our closing argument for this, and then we're going to let our comments give their takes, and then we'll move on to the next subject.
Yeah,
So
bet
go
on.
ahead,
Bet on.
Dave.
Let's bet on who gets the best comment.
So this is what they're saying basically is it's not sin at first, but then it can turn into sin if you do it, you win, you put that more money into it again. Now you're betting more money because you won, and you think you're going to win more money. But what I'm saying is it's fine if you do it. Anything can lead to a sin, and obviously if you do it once in a while, if you don't make it a god, like I said before, then that's not sinful.
Well,
But
you know what?
it can lead to sin, but just like drinking can lead to sin if you drink wrong, just like going to the movies can be a sin if you go watch the wrong movie.
Yeah, that's a great closing argument. I think there's good arguments all around.
Let's talk about
Let us know.
it's over.
next time church raffles.
Okay.
Because isn't that a bet?
Yeah.
Okay.
If you sell me a raffle ticket,
Yeah, it's a
I
bet.
want to win a $50 gift card, and
the
I got to
rails.
buy a $1 ticket to get into it.
No, he's right though. That's also
Well,
betting.
it
We
leads
bet in
into-
church.
you get into like the church bingo and stuff like that. Now, somebody can go to a bingo hall, sorry, Chris, and get 1 or 2 cards.
Yeah.
Then you see the other lady sitting at the other table. She's got like 50 bingo cards. You
She's
know,
gonna win.
And it's like, well, but you're also doing that because now it's more of a gambling thing.
Bingo.
Exactly. And of course,
spot on,
that's
bro.
also the same lady who, like, if somebody calls bingo and they didn't really have bingo, she's cursing and screaming.
Yeah, it gets a bit
tearing
crazy.
up her cards.
Yeah,
It gets a little
see?
nutty.
Turns
in there,
into
I think.
sin. Anyway.
Yes.
All right.
All right.
Good
Sorry.
subject.
Let's go,
Back to you, Chris.
Boy.
We're going to close real fast. Super Bowls today. We're going to get our
Yes.
Super Bowl predictions, and then we're out of time. So let's get to it. I hope you guys have so far enjoyed this episode. Let's see who's the closest to our Super Bowl predictions here. And disclaimer, I don't think any of us are betting on the game.
Not on
But,
this one. Not with the refs involved.
Here we go. So, Mark, Super Bowl predictions. Oh, my God, I can't talk. Chiefs, Eagles.
Oh, Chiefs first?
Yeah.
No, just the score
score.
and
Just
the game.
the score? Okay.
Yeah.
So, like, let's do like 43-23.
Whoa.
Something, with a lot of threes
Who?
in it. Who?
Who comes out on top in that
Oh,
score
it shouldn't
prediction?
matter then. I mean, I'm going to wheel mine in the bet. Not in the bet. Anyway, no, it's the Eagles will win.
Eagles 43-23. Pastor?
I'm going to say Eagles 30 and the Chiefs 24.
30-24.
That's very close to what I was going to go with. I'm going with 31-24. They'll win by a touchdown.
Yeah, say Sean's going to run all over
Say
them.
Sean. Yep. Here we come. What's you, Chris? Come on, tell me yours. I'm betting, by the way, on that.
I'm going to go...
I ain't giving you no money.
No, it's free. It's $1. I already said
I'm going to go 38-28.
Wow.
Ooh,
Oh,
38-28.
that's a good score. I like that.
Eagles come out on top.
All Eagles here, except for this guy's rolling up. So
Well,
Yeah,
I'm
he's a
going to
Mets
take
fan.
either team.
So, guys,
I
listen.
could care less.
There's our Super Bowl predictions. We hope you enjoyed this episode. I hope you enjoyed our sketch,
Yeah.
our new Podpastor sketch, our new commercial.
Yeah.
I hope you guys, keep an eye out for Minister Energy. It's
Yeah,
out there.
that's right.
I hope you enjoyed the new Hallmark
Yeah,
segment.
bring your kids to church.
There
Yes.
you go. And
Yeah, man.
I hope you enjoyed today's subject. Let us know what you think down in the comments below. Please, please, please comment, like, subscribe, comment. We'll go to Podpastor for the final word.
Bet.
what?
Bet.
Bet what?
Bet what?
Because he's not going to let me talk. I'm waiting
What do you
for
mean
it.
he's not
We're
going to let
getting
you
the
talk?
Podpastor the final word.
All right, final word. Anyway, God bless you. Thanks
All right, we
for
love you
watching.
guys. Have a good week.